east side. She doing up east. North side. Nah, she said she from zone 6, I think. She from all over. Ay. She said she a fan of me only, but she get the cash of the app. Shawty foreign, so I Google Translate it when she give me that map. The mouth and I put a little bitch on the east side. When I hit it, I'm holding my strap. Might slide to the west, got a bitch with a check, real boss, she ain't doing the cap. And I just be dogging these bitches, I'm fucking for free and she do it for clout. She keep going live in my spot, I think it's a setup. I'm kicking her out. My north side hoe, she be talking too much. Shut up, just give me that mouth. My fine hoe look like mulatto. She live on the south. Got a bitch named Ashley. Been a freak for a minute, I know you remember her. She got that butterfly tat on her ass cheek. She don't mind when I'm filming her. And she got that Benz in her mama name. The driveway, motherfucker tinted up. Making play, she be letting me drive it, yeah. I'ma take her like a pilot. That hoe Quita ain't having nobody, yeah. But she a freak on that Molly, yeah. I play with her mind, she do what I say so. Gave me head in the Rango. Got a little freak named Gloria. We be fucking and watching Euphoria. She gave me top, it was glorious. Her booty was big, notorious. But Shawty be switching the story up, so I had to let the bitch go. Get out of here. Putting our business all on the internet. Had to leave the bitch alone. Be talking too much. No, Ebony had a twin. Thought she put up with a clone. She come by the two. They dig the demeanor. And Shawty head gain the meanest. She say she a fan of me only, but she get the cash of the app. Shawty foreign, so I Google Translate it when she give me that map. The mouth and I put a little bitch on the east side. When I hit it, I'm holding my strap. Might slide to the west, got a bitch with a check, real boss, she ain't doing the cap. And I just be dogging these bitches, I'm fucking for free and she do it for clout. She keep going live in my spot, I think it's a setup. I'm kicking her out. My north side hoe, she be talking too much. Shut up, just give me that mouth. My fine hoe look like mulatto. She live on the south.
It's a real dummy.
Oh, this the dummy.
That's the dummy.
Alright.
I was gonna say, you want your keys with your guests? You want your keys with your guests? Hear me talk, Herb. It is Friday. I've been on vacation. It's been real. Time to get to this shmoney. Shmoney. What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who I am. It's your girl, Lucy, and we are on Down to the End from Scratch with Live Hip Hop Daily. We got Just Call Me Vito in the motherfucking building right now, and he about to set the stage.
And for him, and for her, and for everybody, I appreciate the love. I'm in the lab with the Pope. Christian Lewis too, feeling real godly. 100,000 worth of jewelry on. Ain't that right, B? Hey. Remember I saw
All right, y'all. Make sure all phones are silent on the set, please. And we are back with an amazing performance by Just Call Me Vito. Now that we got that name out the way, y'all already know who's to my left. Amen is in the building. And we about to kick real shit with Vito, figure out what's going on, what's been going on. Because this man been around since like 2006,
That's
maybe
crazy.
5.
I think it was like 2000 and I want to say like 2007.
2007.
End of 2007, 2008 or something like that.
Yeah, because you had a song that came out, you know, I was kind of spitting it to you a little bit earlier that wipe me down, cool me off, I be super clean.
That's MySpace days.
Listen,
that shit crazy.
he was like, I don't need no introduction when I step up in this bitch.
Yo, she really know that shit. That's crazy.
Keep my name out your mouth for I had your ass leaking.
Yo.
You hear me? Like, this man was really spitting bars back then. And that's when he was rocking with Loco.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Loco.
Okay. And back then, they used to call you Fly Guy Vito.
Yeah, Fly Guy Vito. So
kind of tell us about that spill. Like, what's up with the name change?
The name change, it happened, like later on in my career. You know what I mean? I was just doing things, just putting out mixtapes. I was on live mixtapes. I was on every damn mixtape site, and I guess my music got in the hands of somebody, and like they copyrighted my whole shit. They took my whole catalog, copyrighted my whole name, trademarked my whole name, all that shit. So I couldn't do nothing. It was like being crippled, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I had to like switch it all up, you know what I mean?
So did that come from a situation where you was dealing with somebody and like they wanted to sign you type of situation? Or you think this was just being some spite?
It was just like some malicious shit. Cause like how I found out, like we used to like get the videos monetized on YouTube real easy. Like after you hit like a certain amount, or like if you was getting a lot of traction on your page, you know what I mean, you can get your page monetized. So like I had put out a song with Rich Homie Quan. Well, I was featured on a song with Rich Homie Quan called "Where Were You." Yeah. And like I was getting royalties from that song, like off of YouTube and just like period. I was just getting like money. So I had got an email one day, said like the song was being taken down by like the Orchard Music and shit, and I'm like, nigga, this my bread and butter, hell nah. So goddamn, I'm like nah. So at the time I ain't had no money for no lawyer, so me and my partner, I had called my homie. I was like, hey, look, we about to goddamn try to find who this is. So we went on Google, we searched, got the office number to the Orchard Music, and we called them motherfuckers. I can curse on here? My bad.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, called them folks every day. I'm talking about literally.
Trying to get in touch with them.
Literally like every day. And finally somebody picked up, and I was able to like tell them what was going on. And the first time it didn't really go down. It was like I had to send them like my session, like when I recorded a lot of this shit, and I sent them the sessions, the time, and all that. So they were able to release like the lift off the like the YouTube shit. You know what I mean? I was able to keep going with like the song with Rich Homie Quan, the song I had with Guapo, and it was like another song that they had like a chokehold on YouTube.
So they took all of them. Or tried to.
Yeah, for sure. They tried to take everything, but they wound up just snitching on the nigga. And they was like, "Hey man, we really got your catalog for so and so." And I'm like, "Damn, bro, like I ain't even know, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to say his name. I'm gonna sue that. Right. I'm gonna sue the hell out that nigga. Like, as soon as I get my shit together, bro, hey, nah, we taking it back. I'm gonna sue you." That's yeah, buddy had like I guess ripped my my music out because I had dropped a project called No Handouts, and I guess that's when he, I was like I had like a little something going on, you know what I mean, with like the song with Guapo, Sound About Right. I was doing shows like hella shows, so I guess he found out a nigga had a buzz or some type of shit, and my songs wasn't on no like streaming platforms at the time, right. So I guess he ripped that shit down and then brought it to them like that, and I guess he got something for it. I don't know, they probably paid for the whole catalog, type shit, you know what I mean? I don't know what it was worth at the time, but obviously if he showed them folks like, hey, he doing X, Y, and Z, he got a song with this person, I guess they probably went for the okie doke, like, right. Oh shit, we'll give you this for it, and he just sold it. So I had to just switch my name up. So after that, I had changed my name to Vito, and Vito stands for Victory Ends Those Opinions. So I was just rocking with Vito, like just Vito without Just Call Me, and that's when Vito the singer, came along. He started doing his thing. And I was like, man, salute the bruh. You know what I mean? I'ma just, hey, you could just call me Vito. So I'ma just put that in front. So it's a play on words.
Most
hard.
definitely. And you've been sticking with that for some time now.
For sure.
I want to kind of back up where you said when you get your stuff together, you come off as a really humble person. Like,
sure.
what is your everyday routine, if you don't mind us asking? Like, how are you able to even be in the music industry? And we'll get into your clothing, apparel, and things
Yeah.
like that. But how do you support yourself?
You know, I make money doing what I do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But in terms of that, I mean, I make money off of music too. I make money off of merch too. A lot of the money come from the merch, and I feel like every artist should have like something
Their
that they
own
selling.
merch.
Whether it's merch, whether it's something like, you know what I mean. I don't care if it's like stickers, hats, mugs. But if you think about it, like, I don't know if y'all been following me for a minute. Like,
I've been
I'm
following
the
you
king
for a
of
minute.
like recreating myself and just doing things that's just like off the wall. Like, nigga, I got my own I have my own cereal. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Vito's, you feel me? Like, got my own action figure. Like, so I'm just trying to put it to, you know, to where Vito's a household name. So if I stop making music, they'll still see.
got shit to
yeah, I
go
still
back
got
on.
shit going on. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, so being that you talk about the music and the cereal, you didn't even really want to rap. So
Yeah, I wasn't that dude. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't the forefront guy. Like, when we first started in like high school, I was like the hype man, the hype man of my partner. You know what I mean? Loco. Yeah, I was the hype man of him. He like used to do all the open mics, and like bro used to like really like go hard like at school.
Big.
People used to just really like him. You know what I mean? So I was just like the sidekick dude. You know what I mean? But all my partners had you know, got locked up and shit, and it kind of like I felt obligated to keep their name.
keep this shit
Yeah.
going.
Name going, you know
Gotta
what I mean?
keep it going.
For sure.
and it be like that. The fact that you even, you know what I'm saying, cause you knew your role, you knew what part
Yeah.
to play, you knew
Yeah.
it was gonna be successful,
Yeah.
and even though things happened and took a turn for everybody else, you still keeping it going, and you out here representing your folks very well. Like,
yeah, they out now though. They out now though. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
all of them out of jail now. So, but like before they went to jail, so how it was in high school, Loco was that guy. He wasn't even called Loco at the time. It was just his regular name. You know what I mean? But like everybody kind of like gravitated to him because he wasn't afraid to freestyle. He'll freestyle in front of anybody. I remember we went to the radio station. This was when I think, was it Dig It or Dish It? It was something Battleground. It was before Battlegrounds or
So
whatever.
we'll probably dig it a dish then. If it was before.
Who was that other dude that was on Hot 107.9 that used to do like them?
E.T.?
Nah,
Red
it
Dread?
was before them. It was before them. It was before them, bro. I can't even remember buddy name. But like we went up there and this shit crazy. So like it was like a bunch of us in like this like little circle, and everybody had to rap. You know what I mean? So like, boy, when they called me, I was like, shit, boy, I'm just up here with bro. You know what I mean? Like they called him, he just started going. Although it wasn't like, you know, he was just rapping, and
On
then
the spot.
yeah, it was a dude named Jay Young. Y'all probably know who Jay
Jay
Young
Young.
is. That's my dog. Like we all went to school together.
They used to call, did he used to be Mighty J Young or some shit like that?
Nah. He just Jay Young, like Jay Young MDK now. But
Okay.
like he, you know, he doing his thing. But like we all went to school together, so we was all like, he was like the freestyle champion on the radio and shit like that. So like after that day, you know what I mean, I got eliminated like soon as I started. It called me, boy. I ain't say nothing, boy. I was like eliminated. So so my partner,
I'm out.
Yeah, so my partner, he started rapping and shit, and he got to like the second round, and then Jay Young just killed his ass. You feel me? So after that, like I was like, all right, cool, man. We finna diss this nigga. So like we
Yeah.
we went to my partner's little studio. We made like a diss song about the nigga, and we just passed it around at the school and shit. That's how I was like hyping my homeboy up and shit like that. But it was both of us at the time. But everybody gravitated to bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
What school y'all went to?
we went to Grady. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, I had grew up in Fort Worth.
City
so-
boys.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But you are from New Orleans.
I was born in New Orleans.
Born
yes.
in New
Yeah,
Orleans,
and-
but raised here.
yeah, well, I was born in New Orleans, and then shortly after my birth, I was like 3. We moved to New Jersey for a little bit. Then from New Jersey, I moved here. I've been here since I was like 11. You know what I mean?
So you raised here.
Yeah, I was
Just
raised.
about.
Yeah, that's all I know for real.
Right,
I got
okay.
like probably like 3 friends in New Jersey that I still like know. You know what I mean? That we talk like online and shit like that. But my roots from New Orleans, and I was raised here really.
How often you go back to New Orleans?
All the time. I had to go down there. I had to go down there and get my passport, man. Them folks talking about up here tripping. So I had to go back. I had to go back home to get my passport. You know what I mean? We was trying to rush it because we got some shit that we
Expedite.
We got some big shit coming, man. Like in March, man. I can't wait to post this. Like y'all gonna be like, God damn, this shit crazy. But like I had to get my passport, and yeah, I had to get my passport. I had to go back home.
So you had one and you just had to renew it?
Yeah. So like the thing is, it had expired.
Okay.
So like it had expired or whatever. So I ain't know how to do all that stuff. And being that it expired, I guess they wanted me to go back like with my birth certificate.
Because you let it expire versus just
So I had to
renewing
go back.
it.
I had to go back with my birth certificate back home and shit.
Speaking of back home, you into wrestling.
Yeah, I love wrestling. I love wrestling.
Was you one of them ones when The Rock came on? Do you smell la 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 la?
I was I love the Rock, but like I was more so like DX. Like I was DX. I was Shawn Michaels, Triple H. You know what I mean? DX. Like you
I
feel
like
me?
the
Stone
Big
Cold
Show.
too.
Well,
Yeah.
his outro coming
Yeah.
in was hard.
Yeah.
Like it's
my
the
my
Big
brother over there.
Show.
He like WCW. He think WCW
Okay.
better than WWF. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. NWO hard though, and like he be showing me like shit from there, cause like I'm a big wrestling fanatic. Like if I wasn't rapping, I'd probably be I wanted to be a wrestler.
Did you wrestle in high school?
Hell no, we ain't had no wrestling team.
Oh yeah, that boy in Grady.
We just used to fight.
That boy in Grady, man.
That's all we used to do at Grady. We used to fight.
So do you really think that the WWE wrestling is real? Like they really DDTing and body slamming?
I mean, it's all about technique. You know what I mean? I had went to the WWE holiday show right for the holidays, like right before Christmas, and actually being there, like seeing it live, you could tell it's more so just off of the technique. It ain't really like, and it's more to get like the crowd like involved.
Yeah.
But they ain't really trying to hurt each other and shit like that. But you can get hurt. Like you can for sure
Yeah.
get hurt. Like Bianca Belair, she was fighting Becky. I forgot her last name.
He know the name, y'all.
Yeah,
Boy,
for sure.
know the
Shout out
whole-
to him
Nah,
knowing
for
that.
What, a real
Shout
fan.
out.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Bianca was fighting somebody, like I think it was Becky, whoever, and like the way they was flipping and doing, like, boy, she had flipped out of the ring and hit her like shoulder on it. Boy, I thought it was over with for real, but she got right back up.
You
So
thought she hit her neck.
you can for sure get hurt like doing that shit. You know what I mean? You can for sure. Yeah.
That's what's up. So one of the things we definitely like to highlight on this show is talking about the black man dealing with different trials and tribulations. And I know back in 2017 that was I won't say a dark space for you, but that was a transitional period for you. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was that was tough. You know what I mean? Yeah, 2017 was a tough year. You know what I mean? I went through a lot. You know what I mean? I was married at one point in time. You feel me? So getting a divorce and like just just dealing with like just my mental. You feel what I'm saying? Like boy, I was about to check up out of here. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Like
a bad space.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like even like thinking about it sometimes it make me it kind of take me back a little bit. But like I had went to therapy, you know what I mean? And the only reason why I ain't in therapy right now is because I can't find my therapist that I was like rocking with hard, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when you build that bond with like a therapist, when it's like a non-judgmental space, you feel what I'm saying? You tell them everything. It's like to switch that and go with somebody else is kind of like, nah, I gotta tell you, I gotta
ain't
tell
the
you
same.
everything. Like,
It
you
don't
know
be
what
the
I mean?
same.
But
But
I'm-
you got comfortable with it.
I'm gonna get back into therapy though. I feel like us as black men, it's essential. We need that. You know what I mean? It's just like we need that because we battling a lot. You know what I mean? Just being
Every
being
day.
men every day.
Every day, bro.
Like and it's hard. Like I ain't mean to cut you off. I'm
No.
sorry.
Please
Um,
elaborate more.
And it's like hard, like talking to like your significant other, like your girl and shit. Like you the man of the house. Like how you look, you know what I mean? Like really, like just vin. Like you know what I mean? Sometimes that's why like us as men, you probably go through it too. We hold a lot of that shit in, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like for sure. You know what I mean? So
I read a comment about the black man in a book. It stated that black men cannot naturally submit to a woman. Do y'all feel like y'all agree with that?
I mean, what do you mean submit? What do you mean by that?
Be
Like,
committed,
like-
be loyal.
Oh,
be-
that's cap.
That's cap.
That's cap. Like, you know what I mean? Especially for me, that's cap. Like, I believe in like, cause I grew up in a two-parent household.
Okay.
You feel me? So that's all I saw growing up. You know what I mean? I ain't see no infidelity. I ain't see my dad beat on my mama and stuff. You know what I mean? So, or cheat on my mama. So like, I don't really believe in that. You know what I mean? If I fuck with somebody, I'm gonna fuck with them for real.
Right.
I
That's
agree.
what's up.
But I feel
agree.
like I'll be like I'm doing myself a disservice. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can really just not fuck with you. What am I? You know what I'm gonna cheat on you for? When I can just be like, all right, cool. I don't want to be with you. Like
It's that simple.
it's that simple. Like I feel like a conversation. Look, it ain't really working out. X, Y, and Z. Da 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 da. But like, what I don't respect is people getting in relationships or marriages and then they do their thing and like, you know what I mean? Like that's what happened with my marriage. Like my ex was doing her thing. You get what I'm saying? But I found out afterwards. You get what I'm saying? After we get divorced. But you like sit up here and you telling me it's another thing. So, you know what I mean? So it's just like, bruh, like, man, you just gotta be real with folks. You know what I mean? Like, gotta be real. Like, and
So with that situation, I assume it made it harder to trust or whatever ongoing after that relationship.
nah.
Okay, so since it didn't, would it be like the person?
It's
the
just
type
the
of
person.
the
It's the person.
personality it is.
It's the person.
And
for
you
sure.
you gravitate to, like with me, I just go off energy, bro.
I
It's
go
just
off
me.
and I'm big on energy just in life, like, you know what I mean? Like I like greet people with love, you know what I mean? I treat everybody like equal. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm no bigger than nobody. I don't even play them type games. Like shit, you a child of the universe, you feel me? You a
Right.
child of God or whatever y'all believe in. You know what I mean? And I treat people with such, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
you got God in you, like, you know what I mean? You embody God, you feel what I'm saying? So I ain't finna come at you like no less than who you is, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or who you are, excuse me. You know
Much
what I mean? So
respect. I'm pretty sure the ladies want to know, are you single right now? They want to know. I gotta ask.
nah, I ain't single.
He is not single,
Nah, he's
ladies. He's definitely taking it off the market, but he still appreciates y'all support.
I
though.
appreciate the support
Most
for sure. Like
definitely.
I ain't one of them folks like I'm stiff.
Right.
Yeah,
And she ain't on that tight time either. So
right.
it really ain't.
Do you feel like you build your lady up enough to know, like, when other beautiful women come around, to still remain confident in herself and she ain't got nothing to worry about?
she
Things like
already
that?
built up? She ain't
Boy,
got,
put the work in.
She already built up. If she put her own work in before she met me, she came to me as a complete package. I'm a complete package too, so
Right.
It just worked
we
out.
ain't gotta do none of that. We ain't insecure. I ain't insecure about nothing really. You know what I mean?
So, I mean to cut you off,
Nah,
but
you
I
good.
got a question. Like, I know we were talking about the us as black men and everything. So, like, with what's going on right now in society, like, what you think one of the biggest issues at hand that our culture dealing with?
That's a great question. I'm gonna try to answer it like the best way, bro. Like I feel like our culture deals with just like social media and like what's cool. They feel like they gotta be like this, or you gotta think about it. For people growing up, let's just say like children going into like their teenage years,
Mhm.
if all they role models are saying like, oh, we independent, we don't need no nigga for nothing, or the niggas are saying fuck these bitches, get money, da da da, this all you gonna see. And that's why and then it's not let's just say if their household is just like, you know, kind of like dysfunctional and shit like that too as well, they ain't gonna really have nothing nobody to turn to except like these celebrity motherfuckers.
That's the
And
influence.
that's the influence. So that's why I feel like it's a lot of failed marriages, failed relationships. Like everybody feel like they got to get their body done. Niggas feel like they got to be this way or that way. And I don't know, you got to fuck a million chicks and, oh, that's dominant. I'm dominant because I fucked a million chicks. Nigga, you nasty and you gonna die. Like, no cap.
The
Like,
fast way.
He just
nah, I'm just playing. You ain't gonna die.
Yeah,
I'm just bullshitting with you. But like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I just feel like society just battles with just like wanting to impress.
Yeah.
And the difference between like now and when we was like in high school and shit, like it don't seem like a long time, but it feel like it's a big drastic change though.
Yeah,
because you know they don't even gotta be teens, bro. And they exposed to just like the pickup of the phone, like, okay, boom, they see this. Like somebody was just saying something about the challenge they got going on in Walmart with like these teenagers.
But I ain't even see that one.
I
Me
didn't
neither.
either until the day, bruh. But okay, so Walmart got set on fire probably 2 months ago, right?
What, a Walmart?
A Walmart.
Oh, one Walmart.
It got set on fire, but recently, like it's going on. It's a TikTok challenge.
Well,
Social
like
media.
so people trying to set
But this just
Walmart on
happened
fire.
like somebody just said. I want to say today or 2 days ago, the Walmart on MLK they did the challenge. They set the clothes.
You talking
Wow.
about the one?
It's
That's
the
why
one-
it's boarded
the one
up.
right there. The one right
Yes,
there.
right here. So that's but
Damn.
I heard about it 2 months ago, but I didn't know it was a challenge until today. I found out. Oh, somebody like, oh, that's a challenge going on, and it's like 3 or 4 Walmarts. But I'm like, but that go back to the social media. It's a TikTok challenge.
Man.
that these kids
Somebody
is
need
doing.
they ass whooped.
Yeah, like
You don't win nothing.
I
It's
mean, you win arson. Arson, you
yeah,
gonna go to
but
jail.
Yeah.
When they get
That's
caught,
what you win.
When they get caught,
You
bruh,
doing a good 30.
man. That's
But you gonna
that's-
probably do 30 for setting somebody on fire. Fucking right. Yeah, you gonna
that
do a
is
30
crazy,
for arson.
bro. Like
No
it's,
cap.
I'm like, that's go back
It's,
to our
nah, I take that
society.
back. Probably about like a 15.
See, the thing is, when I was growing up, we didn't even have TV
But can I say something?
or phone.
I feel like we had like parents or strong figures in our lives that whoop our ass.
Yeah,
like,
and
definitely.
grandparents.
And I feel like
Definitely,
the
boy.
world. I feel like the world's soft as fuck. Like, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry, y'all. Like, if y'all watching, I'm like, hey, it is what it is. The world's soft as fuck now. Like, bro, like.
And it's like the system kind of like they helping it. So they
Yeah, they
trying to
helping
make it
it.
where you
They like
you can't
dis-
even whoop your
Yeah,
you can't
they disabling
discipline
like,
your kids.
Man, you can't even discipline no more. Like, you feel me? And it's like all this, like, they were bullied and all that. Man, sometimes people need to get their ass whooped. Like,
Yeah.
me getting whoopings was essential.
It was different,
Yes.
bro.
It was essential because I knew what to do and what not to do. Like,
Sometimes my mama check in like, you need
Like,
your
what?
ass whooped. Like,
should.
like
man, I used to
you,
get
you need
man,
a follow up
listen,
ass whooping.
my dad used to come in with that motherfucking belt and go like,
Clap it.
You know what time it
you
is.
already know you finna get your ass
know
whooped.
what time it is, bro.
Man,
Yeah,
listen, man.
they
I
don't
used
know
to
nothing
get-
about that village.
Nowadays,
and
that
your
shit,
grandparents
that-
used to whoop
man.
your ass too, and your aunties
Man, my
if they was close
aunties,
by,
uncles,
and the neighbor.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
if
it was
you
just-
get caught at your neighbor house,
yeah.
you
get
your
your ass whooped
Man,
by
I
your
remember-
they gonna
neighbor.
bring you home, but you get your
I
ass
remember
get-
me and my brother was throwing food coloring on our like next door neighbors like house and shit. I don't know why we was doing this shit. We was filling up water balloons with food coloring and like I was just following after my brother, like just doing whatever he did. We was just hitting their house. And my dad was just in the doorway like this here, watching us do it the whole time. Like, boy, we turned around. Boy, when I say I seen God himself, boy, I was scared as fuck. Like,
He
I got
knew.
my ass whooped. Like, boy, when I say I started acting like I was dead, boy, like he was whooping my ass so bad I was on the goddamn floor like I was
Boy,
dead. Boy,
dead
like,
out there,
yeah,
boy. Boy,
like he
play
whooped my ass
dead.
for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Well,
that old school ass
if that happened
Like-
now, white niggas gonna be
Don't
on
even
trial.
go to
Yeah,
jail.
you
Go to
going
jail.
to
Gonna be
jail.
on trial,
Your
bro.
ass going to jail.
be
And let them
walking around
go
with
to
an
jail
A,
and say
free
something.
man
Why though?
Yeah.
Like, why
God.
though? Why? Like
shit
that's my
crazy.
child. Like I feel like if you are my child and you do some dumb shit, I should be able to knock your ass out.
Yeah.
And like just talk to you after I knock you out though. You know what I mean? Or while I'm doing it. Like I used to get whoopings and my mama used to be telling me like why I'm getting this shit.
Yeah.
The whole time,
Yeah.
like, but you know why you got
Yeah, for sure.
The
yeah.
ones that used to scare me is when they talk to you first and they say, "Well, come on, I'm gonna go ahead and beat
yeah,
your
yeah,
ass."
yeah,
now." Like,
yeah. Like
whoa.
after the whole
How
talk,
you that
like,
calm?
yeah.
deep, you giving you a whole deep lecture and then
Yeah.
still
Yeah,
whooping.
come on,
like,
get
bro,
your ass.
I would just give me the whooping, bro. Let me get-
Man,
Yeah,
my,
listen, let me
my
get the whooping.
goddamn my oldest sister, I remember she tried to whoop me with a newspaper, but I was laughing like hell. Then,
You ever got whooped with a fly squad?
I done got whooped with everything. To be honest, I done got beat. My ass done got beat by everything. I ain't gonna even lie. I laughed at that, and then when I came back home, since I laughed, then my mama then whooped my ass because like I was laughing at my sister whooping my ass. Like that's how it really was.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I don't know. The
I
world
used to
soft
get
as fuck.
whoopings in school, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Hey,
Nigga get
hey,
whoopings
hey,
in
look, you remember
school.
Big Ben? You remember his mama came to school that time, bro?
Niggas get whoopings in school, bro. Like,
Yo, this nigga was in class, dog. I'm talking about he was cussing the teacher ass out, boy. I'm talking about, boy, just going in, joning, and the whole time the teacher was literally looking like, okay, yeah, your mama wouldn't like that. Like, she was literally in the doorway too. She whooped that nigga ass too in school. No cap. That shit
I
was
remember
crazy.
seeing something like that.
That shit was crazy.
So let me ask, were you raised as a Buddhist? Or this is something new for you that you found on your own?
That's a great question. I wasn't raised like that. So like my parents, they made it to where they wanted their children to be able to find their way. You know what I mean? So they ain't forced no religion on us. Like my brother is Muslim. You know what I mean? My brother Muslim, my sister Christian.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And I dibbled and dabbled into a lot of religions, just trying to find like, you know, what resonated with my spirit. You know what I mean? And I want to say like right after the pandemic, I started practicing, and I got my Gohanzon last year, February. You know what I mean? I think it was February 21st last year. So damn, that shit crazy. It's about to
be a
2
year.
years. I had just graduated from the actually I just graduated on the first from young men's division to men's division, but I couldn't go to my ceremony. I was fucked up. You know what I mean? I was sick. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure, I'm for real with it.
Okay. So the word you just said, can you explain what that is? Because I don't know much about it.
The Gohanzon is like what we pray to. It's literally like, okay, so for example, think about a shrine. Can y'all envision like, okay, and you open it up and you pray, we have like something where we chant every morning. I chant every morning, and we call it Daimoku. So like when y'all pray and God, we chant and we're doing Daimoku. Like every morning I do that, and then like at night sometimes you're supposed to do it, but you know sometimes I be tired.
Okay.
But like I as long as I'm chanting, you know what I mean, in my head and saying what I need to say, and like just stepping out on faith every day, you know what I mean? Faith is setting goals, you feel me? I'm doing what I'm, doing my due diligence, you know what I mean? So
that is pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So we definitely gotta dive into the music now. You just dropped some new-ish.
Yeah, for sure.
We definitely gotta give you your flowers. It's gonna happen every single Bliss Day. But tell us how that track was inspired.
I felt like when I was doing it, I wasn't chasing a single. I wasn't chasing like none of those club records and nothing. I just wanted something real, something that defined me, something that defined my grind. And I don't work with everybody, like a lot of people's favorite rappers. Like I can really write a book on this rap shit. Like being an independent artist, trying to like make it and trying to getting told no, all this shit like that, doing this, people not letting me perform, to where now I'm goddamn throwing my own shows. You know what I mean? It was just like a lot of this shit that I'm doing now is because I was told no.
Yeah.
Or you can't do that, and it's like, nigga, I'm putting in all the work. Like everybody y'all fucking with, I already got songs with.
Right.
Everybody y'all fucking with, I already done. Yeah, like okay, shit, y'all finna goddamn book him. This nigga on my line want to do a song with me. Like you feel me? So it's just like, man, give me my flowers, man. I've been doing this shit for too long, like, and I just like shit. Fuck it. I'ma just name my project, give me my flowers, and just talk about what defines me.
And I'm super excited. We ain't hopping into it just yet, but y'all can definitely look forward to a closing performance from Vito featuring Give Me My Flowers. But are you signed to anyone?
I got a partnership right now with Cool Club with Scotty ATL. So it's self-driven. Okay. Self-driven is my company. Okay. Cool Club is his company. We brought it all together, and we just moving as a unit. I feel like it's strength in numbers, you know what I mean? And I was talking to Loyalty earlier and just telling her just like, like having a LLC and a business and running your shit like a business is always good, because you have leverage. You have a way to like come to the table with something like, hey, look, I've been doing X, Y, and Z, and then they'll come with their plans. I feel like I can take you here. You know what I mean? And it's that's what it is. It's a partnership. You know what I mean? So shit.
How long y'all been locked in?
Man, we've been locked in now.
I wouldn't say locked in, because I'm sure you probably been rocking with them. But when I say
moving as a unit,
as the partnership,
I want to say it's a year. It's been like a year and some change now. You know what I mean? But Scotty good. He a good dude. You know what I mean? And I trust him. You know what I mean? It's a lot of folks done came at me with a lot of shit, and I ain't really feel comfortable with it. But to move in sync with bruh, like it's dope, because I learned from him too.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Partnership, cool.
Partnership, and even if you sign, like okay, signing is not bad. You feel what I'm saying? It's not bad, and there's no such thing as a bad deal unless it's something that's diminishing who you are as an artist, not allowing you to have your freedom to goddamn drop and shit like that. I look at that like a bad deal. You know what I mean? If you sign some shit to where you getting fucked, I don't know. You signed it, but you know what I mean?
That's why I be looking at like niggas get on there and complain,
But you signed it.
but if you didn't read it, that's your fault. First of
Right.
all,
Or-
because if it's a contract, it's probably in place.
Right.
How they operate as they business. If they
Right.
want to let you drop every 4 months, or it's probably in there. But for a nigga
Yeah.
to be like, bruh, nigga got me in this bad deal. No, you really got you in the bad deal.
I be feeling like people be like this. Like say for example, this a 100,000. Motherfucker goddamn had that 100,000 right there in some paper, and then you walk in, you see the racks, or you see something on that paper that say you finna get an advance of da 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 da. That's all they looking at. They looking at that number right there, and they be like, "All right, cool.
And that money.
I got my
is right
100,000, boy." And then it's like, damn, when you see that, that's the only thing, cause you gotta recoup that. You feel me? Like, you gotta recoup that, man. You feel me?
9 out of 10.
Like, yeah.
So
for
let me
sure.
ask y'all both, because I don't mean to cut you off, but I know it's a lot of people out here right now that's watching, that's not very familiar with wording, not
Yeah.
familiar with contracts.
Yeah.
They may not be able to fund a lawyer. What is one of the most protective things that any individual artist can do right now when being offered a deal from a company? What would y'all suggest to them?
You go and get a credit card, right? I'm gonna tell you. You go and get a credit card, right? Whatever that limit is, right? You go and get a credit card. You go and figure out, all right, this lawyer cost me this much. If you get like cash advances, you could take that motherfucker off. You take that motherfucker off and you go pay that lawyer. That's what you,
You gotta
do.
pay the lawyer.
Cause you
That's
like,
the
bro,
most.
I like, to be real, I've been signed to goddamn Bank of America for like 20 years. If that's the case,
Right.
like, bro, I've been hitting them folks. Like, not on no bad shit, but like, nigga, all my career came from the credit cards, man, and my money out my pocket. You feel me? Like, cause I felt like, man, I always felt like before I go and sign with goddamn Big Mo from Phil Ward and he can kill me, like, if
Yeah.
I don't give him his money back,
Yeah.
I'm a goddamn go sign goddamn with Bank of America, goddamn Wells Fargo. You feel me? Hey, look, give me this. I got my business together. Shit, okay, you gonna give me 10,000? I bet. Make sure I pay that shit for a couple of months. The limit gonna go up.
It's gonna go up. Yeah,
It's
you
gonna
pay it
go
on
up.
time.
It's gonna go up. It's gonna keep on going
It's
up.
gonna
You do that
double
with
it next
I mean,
time.
and I may not be telling y'all to do it the right way, but this is what I did, and I continue to be, successful in my own way. You feel me? And you just goddamn handle the debt. Like,
Yeah,
make
people
sure you
scared
pay.
of debt though. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
we
shit.
were raised in a time where it's like, don't get no credit
But-
card, don't get no debt.
Like, I'm gonna tell you, one nigga that you can probably like really listen to, that it seems like bruh know what he doing, and I'm gonna sit down with him just to pick his brain one day, just on the credit type side, cause it's Boom Man. Boom Man tells you, he
With the
literally,
credit.
this nigga tells you what to do with the credit. He tells you what to do with the credit. Now, my way of doing it may not be what Boom Man was doing, but it's not too far off.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, but he tells you what to do. Shit, so, all right, cool. What he want, a consultation for $5,000? Pay the nigga that and go get you some knowledge and go do what he tell you to do. And
But
now you
here's
got some
a-
racks.
Then
Like-
niggas want to pay the money and feel like I paid it.
I don't know why people be like acting like the nigga ain't giving no game. Bro be giving game. You hear me? He
It's
be
what you
giving
do with
game.
it.
It's what you do with it.
What you
Like,
do with it.
a nigga can, like, you could beat a dead horse over and over and over and over. And if you just don't do it, you just don't do it. But I feel like Boom Man, I don't know his structure, and because again, I don't know what people signed, or I don't know about that. All I'm talking about is him giving knowledge on how he got his money and how he was able to fund his label and do da. It's kind of brilliant when you really think about it. I mean, it's kind of brilliant. So I mean, I would say, shit, either you get your business together and goddamn try to go and get you some money that way and keep funding your career that way, or go get you a job and fund your career that way, or however
different
you
ways.
make your money. I don't know. Just
Right.
make sure you got some shit coming in and fund your music career, man. Cause shit, this shit take money, man.
Most
Folks
definitely.
be acting like shit. It take money, man, to do this shit.
Nigga drop a song and don't have no budget behind it.
Man, listen.
And you got another nigga on the label, they got a $250,000 budget behind it, and you think you can just get in and not put nothing in?
I
That shit-
mean,
you ain't about to crack the code that
man,
way.
listen, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man, bro. Having solid fans, like, you feel me, and like building your fan base from the ground up, man. Throw some shows, do some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Keep on putting that brand out there. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta put that money behind yourself. Make yourself a household name. Y'all gonna know Vito niggas gonna know my name. Whether you know a song or not, you're gonna know me. You gonna know, oh yeah, I done seen this nigga.
Yeah.
I done seen this nigga on cereal box. I done seen this nigga on the fucking action figure. I seen this nigga clothes. You're gonna know me. Like, you gonna know me. You gonna see me on the sticker. You gonna see something that's Vito. Like, go put some money behind your shit, man, and stop acting scared.
Brandon, that's Brandon like a motherfucker.
Tap more on the clothing. Give us the name and how we can purchase and get the good gear.
This stay safe chasing money, man. We started doing this during the pandemic. You see the boy running
with the face mask.
With the face mask, you know what I mean? Because it was like, man, I know the world was shut down, but we was like, man, we gotta still keep this junk going. So how can we do it? So, you know, me and my friend, he my brother. He over there. We really sat down and we just like, man, we gonna keep this shit going, man. We gonna start selling t-shirts, bro. So we had Benjamin Franklin on there with a mask like this. We started selling them shirts for like $20, and we started seeing them motherfuckers going. I'm like, okay, cool. So it went from that to where, all right, cool, we about to start doing some hoodies. So we like, all right, cool, we gonna do this the same way we drop music. We gonna drop hoodies the same way. All right, shit, we drop one hoodie that's red and it looks just like this, and we gonna call this motherfucker,
give it a name.
Yeah, we gonna give it a name like we did the blue, the Nipsey blue, Stay Safe Chasing Money, where the Benjamin Franklin had all the Nipsey's tattoos on his face.
That's hard.
Like, so prolific, the God Will Rise. We did that. We called that the Nipsey blue. Sold that shit in a week. That we had 60 hoodies, cause again Nipsey 60, 60 hoodies.
That's Brandon, bro.
Man,
that's marketing.
sold them. Listen.
Boy, genius.
60 hoodies, right?
Right.
Sold them bitches for $60. Sold them bitches for $60 motherfucking dollars, man. 60 hoodies gone in a week. Then we did the February for like Gucci Man. So we had the Benjamin Franklin with the fucking ice cream cone on his face and the Burr shit. Sold them motherfuckers, sold out. We was just like, man, we was having our way with this shit. And
that's hard.
The world opened back up and we was like, all right, we gonna goddamn switch the logo up. So we switched it to the boy running, and we started doing sweatsuits. Sweatsuits started going crazy, but it's like I'm trying to transition, cause like at first the shit was like a hustle. I'm more so hand in hand. I'm pulling up on you. I'm trying to get y'all folks to go to my website. These folks be acting like they don't want to go to the website no more. They want me to pull up. They so used to me doing it. So I don't know if I created a monster by doing that, but in a sense it's like they want it like it's,
but it's
like
traditional.
You can use that shit to your advantage though.
Yeah,
like when y'all dropping whatever y'all come out with next, right?
These what we got next, these City on Fire jackets.
Well, I'm getting one. I need that.
City of Atlanta, you know what I mean? On the back you see the Ferris wheel, all of the logos that we had. Oh, how could I forget? Then we started doing Stay Pretty Chasing Money for the girls. So we had the
with the lady.
We got the lady on there. She got the flip flops on and her purse, like money flying out the purse.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For the girls, you know what I mean? Like she was black. She had her nice African hair. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me?
Shout out to her coils.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? It's just like just trying to do it, like do something and put my imprint on the city.
So what about cause I know me, like shopping online is cool, but just my personal opinion, it's taking the actual experience out of buying. You know, it's nothing to go online and buy something, especially when the pandemic happened. All you could do was shop online. And it took away a social experience of going into a store and looking around and trying something on and figuring out what was best for you. So I'm one of them people, I'm kind of traditional. I like to go in the store and look and, you know, feel and touch and say, okay, well, this is what I'm going to get because I done tried it on and I like it. But I'm also still with the updated, you know, buy online stuff. But I think somebody has to have a balance, because if all our kids know is go online, boom, it's there. It's like microwave. Give them something of what we had. We had to go in the store and try something on. It wasn't no online. It wasn't no phone. Like, make it to where it's still some type of tradition and history in what we're doing, because if not, it's definitely gonna be a monster.
I think
and
that's
our kids not gonna know how to communicate or shop. Like, they're gonna be scared to even go out and be like, oh God, it's public, I got an anxiety, I don't want to go in the store, they might shoot it up. Like, we gotta get them something.
I think I'm gonna do that next. Open up like a boutique, like storefront. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's gonna be the next thing that we do. You know what I mean? Just to have a place where people can come
Yeah, especially with your platform. You're big out here and people rock with you. So to see somebody like yourself do something like that here in New Orleans, in Jersey, just the places you've touched, you know, how you build your journey, it's gonna be like, damn, Vito doing this shit. We need to do that too.
How often you do the pop-up shop? Or do you do the pop-up shop?
Yeah, I do pop-up shops. Our last one was sometime last year, but like, you know, when we throw shows, we always got the merch out there. You know what I mean? For, you know, we throw shows too, like, so.
I seen that at the last one. The last one y'all had the tables and shit set up with the merch out there.
Yeah.
Definitely a cool look too.
Yeah, for sure.
When they come in, they see it. When they leave, they gotta see it.
Yeah.
So they be like, oh, you know,
I would get
if you go in and don't buy nothing, you see the nigga do the show, and you be like, well, I fuck with bro. When you walk out, that shit still right there. Like, I'm gonna tap in with the movement, bro. That's why when I seen the jackets, I'm gonna fuck with the movement for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna run once I leave here. I'm gonna run, boom, boom, come back. You know what I mean? However, but yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Wait a minute.
Sure.
Speaking of show, you just came from tour. We didn't even tap that yet. You just came from tour. Like, how was that for you?
Man, that was my first tour, man. It was great. It was an experience, bruh. Like, it was dope, man. Scotty really did his thing, man. Show Your Grill tour, like, and like just being around that, seeing like how the transportation was taken care of, like how everything, like where we were sleeping was taken care of, like the meet and greets and all of that stuff was just like sound checks and like. Man, performing at venues is no better feeling than that. Like, I get it, people want the big ass song, and it's like, all right, yeah, like, but like selling tickets, dog, and knowing that you got a core fan base, ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing better than that, man. If you could sell tickets, you can touch your fans, like, I done met so many people on the road like that I didn't even know knew me. You know what I mean? But they knew me. Like, I went to Denver, man, like. And it was this Mexican dude, I kid you not, like, this Mexican dude, he was, like, crying talking to me. Like, he was like, man, you so fucking dope. And he was like, he gave me some wisdom. I put it on my page, but, like, he took a picture with me and stuff like that. I'm going to frame this and take this back home, like, shit like that. Like, it'd be priceless, like, touching people and, like, understanding, like, getting that chance to, like, interact and, like, hug people, talk to them, like, they fuck with you. Like, you know what I mean? That shit crazy, like.
And like people you never saw
like,
before,
bruh, like, and I ain't not even on no like no fanned out shit, but like performing with like Gangsta Boo. Like, I was on the road with Gangsta, rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. Like, I was on the road with Gangsta Boo, you feel me, in Memphis, like, and she was LA and Memphis, she was the nicest person in the world, bro. Like, she was the nicest person in the world, dog. Like, the first thing she said to me when she came back, cause you know, like, you get the green room, like when you perform like on like tours. You get in the green room. LA, she came in there, she was like, hey, what's up, y'all, yada yada yada. And then I was like, hey, you want to sit down? Because there was nowhere for like her to sit. And she was like, where you from? And I told her where I was from. She was like, man, you had to be from Atlanta or something, or from wherever you from. She was just nice. Sat down, we chopped it up. And then the Memphis show, I got to see her perform. Like, man, life beautiful, bro. Like, just seeing that shit and just meeting people, and then, you know, the next minute they gone. Like,
that
shit
shit
be crazy. Bro. But like, tour was amazing, bro.
How many cities was it?
We did LA. Well, no, we did Denver. We did LA. We did Houston. We did Memphis, Birmingham, Atlanta, and tomorrow is Nashville. But I won't be able to make Nashville show.
Okay, I see when I was following, I was seeing you doing the sound checks and shit like that, the Airbnbs. Yeah, I had the basketball. I was like, it's like
that shit was nice.
That should be like
it's like a dream come true. Like, it's like a dream come true. Like, to really start seeing things that you prayed for coming to fruition. Like, that shit.
And it didn't happen overnight, bro.
It didn't happen overnight.
See, like, oh, you on tour, like. But if they don't know your whole journey, like, bro, I've been doing this shit from 07.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And just niggas feel like they get in the game in 07. They supposed to be on tour in 09. No, that shit don't work like that, bro.
For some people it do, but you know, for me it ain't work like that.
But you ain't never stopped. You get what I'm saying? You ain't let that shit discourage or whatever. You kept it going.
I stopped rapping one time though. I ain't gonna lie. Like in 2017, I was like, fuck this shit, bro. Like, but my mind frame was just like, I ain't want to do shit. I was depressed. Like, I ain't want to do nothing. I had cut my hair. I had long locks. I had cut my locks off because, you know, like, when you got locks, can't be letting a lot of people touch your hair. Like,
Right.
that's your crown, you feel me? So it's like, when you got a lot of energy, like, intertwined in your hair, sometimes you got to release it. You got to cut your hair. So
Yeah.
I was going through a lot, so I cut my hair. That was like a dark ass time, though. I stopped rapping. I stopped doing everything, man. You know what I mean? And I just had to snap out that shit and come back to give myself back, you know?
So I know we're gonna wind it down because we've been questioning you like crazy, but tell us how you took care of yourself being on the road, because that's a whole nother lifestyle from being home.
I didn't. Like, I was bullshitting, man. Like, I don't eat red meat. I ain't never had red meat a day in my life, you know what I mean? Like, I stopped eating chicken about like 5 years ago, but like, just like being on the road, like, it's not a lot of healthy options, you feel me? Except in LA was healthy options, Denver was healthy options, but like, going to like Houston and Memphis and shit, like, you got fried chicken, you got all types of shit. So I wasn't really eating that stuff, but it was like, what can you eat, my nigga? So like, I was eating fries, I was eating chips, you know what I mean, candy, just
whatever
shit
you
to
can
survive,
grab.
goddamn.
Whatever
And
you
then
can-
like, on tour, it's like, you gotta make money, like you gotta sell merch and shit like that. So it's like, your budget be kind of like limited, like, you feel me? Like, your budget be limited, you know what I mean? You gotta fend for yourself, like, all right, you on tour shit, because this was a promo tour, you know what I mean, for me. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, this is an opportunity, cool. I'm jumping on this motherfucker. I'll take my merch, I'll sell my merch, and I'll live off that. You know what I mean? And just getting out there, and it's like, boom, you sell all your merch. It's like, you got the money in here, so shit, you got to go to FOMO City. She like, so
That
shit,
shit
I
take
can't
discipline, bro.
I can't get a $30 meal today. I got to get a goddamn $8 meal.
That shit take discipline, bro. You know
Yeah,
how,
so-
you know how hard that shit is, though.
Nigga, we was living all goddamn, man, me and my nigga Pablo, bro, we was splitting that shit, nigga. We was putting our money together to get meals and shit.
But
No
that's
cap.
real. That's real. That's real. We
No cap.
really and truly appreciate you just coming
Thank
and sharing your journey with us. We want to know, and I'm sure everybody else want to know, how can we follow you, support you, get the merch, keep up with everything? Give us the whole spiel.
So all social media, just call me Vito. It's the same on everything except Facebook. But y'all don't want to follow me on Facebook nowhere. That's like a fan. I'm boring as
Yeah.
hell on Facebook. I ain't gonna care. That's for my family. I be trying to censor shit. But
No.
stay safe, chasing money. You know what I mean? That's the brand. So Driven is the company. Cool Club is the company. So y'all can follow me on all them platforms, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, most definitely. Y'all make sure y'all continue to follow Vito on his journey. Make sure y'all get y'all some merch. And please don't go anywhere, because he about to definitely give us some of his flowers. See y'all in a minute.
Good at interview, bro. Hey.
Thank you, man. Thank y'all. Thank
switch the tape back over there?
Yes.
We're gonna get my flower, right?
Yep.
That's point jump right there. Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers.
Y'all ain't getting some of this shit.
How many days were you there?
They were late today, bro. They were late. They gave me a flower and a celebration of it. Good doing business with you, bro. Hey, yo, bro.
Man, shit need to go back tomorrow.
Yo, you want some flowers?
You put that right, put that right. Bird.
It's hot to take back tomorrow, man.
There we go.
That hard.
That's
You,
right.
you got no more camera? Did the good side.
Right here.
The good side right now.
How that tour shirt was, bro?
Really beautiful, bro.
She ain't even hit none of it.
No, I ain't had none of that.
I ain't gonna lie, it's like, it's just, it's kind of like undescribable. Like, that shit was hard as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Just waking up and just doing what you love every day, performing and shit, doing shows.
My flowers. Doing this shit for me, man. You know what I mean? We up. How can you deny this shit? Some of your favorite rappers, man, they been around me first. No cap. Hey, give me my flowers while I'm sitting alive so I can smell them. And I see niggas in my future like a fortune teller. I'm trying to go up like them taking prices. Sky dwellers. See, I'm a fly fella, got birds in the sky jealous. I'm rocking gallery department, these ain't no bell bottom. Nigga want that beef, I hit his taco, knock them shells out. But I be coolin' it, I'm playing, I ain't choosing violence. He say he gangsta, but he tellin' he ain't choosing silence. I kept it silent when niggas fuckin', that's crazy, huh? That hard work and dedication shit that made me, huh? Damn, I'm on grind for this shit, niggas lazy, huh? Stay to myself and I mind the business that pay me, huh? This real like the flaws in it, water on me like I'm bartending. Data shit my heart was left to me, I put my heart in. This ain't a widow rap, really him a nigga authentic. A nigga put his pain in his life and his thoughts in it. Give me my flowers. Yeah. Give me mine. I need my flowers. Yeah. Give me my flowers.